Hey guys, and welcome back to the next video. Today I am taking a look at a codex that is very special to me because this is a very sought after codex, and it was given to me by a good friend, Dan Withers over on Valhalla Games. Check him out. And this is Codex Angels of Death, and this is the codex that really started giving us the real juicy background for the Dark Angels and the Blood Angels, all in the one book. And as you can see on the back there, it gives a blurb as to what's in it. And we'll have a look through it then. You can see Azrael there on the rock. The lights are a bit glary on that. Yeah, there he is there with his watcher. I believe this is Mike McVeigh. Mike McVeigh made the iconic, I think I can say, duel between Horus and the Emperor from the very early 90s. That's, I believe, still on display in Warhammer World. So as you can see, the contents there, everything for all about Space Marines. Space Marine power armor. We've got the Dark Angels, the Primarchs, Caliban, the Young Lion, the Blood Angels, and then into the army rules then as well. All this really beautiful grimdark artwork, which I feel is seriously lacking in the newer books. I think everything has gone a little bit too clean, and I don't know, is it the fact that everything has sort of gone digital art or what it is, but there was just something about these that every time you look at the picture, like, you can find something new in it. And if you're not sure of, like, some things are just like so horrific, they're amazing. Like we can see Ezekiel, is that his name? The librarian there, that iconic pose that he has with his mastercrafted force sword. We've got Chaos Marines, some stuff on heresy there. This is a fantastic book. The amount of lore in this is just amazing. It's really, really great. And you're not been bamboozled with just like loads and loads of pictures. Like that beautiful artwork there of Azrael and his watcher. It's just brilliant. Looks amazing. A little blurb on the rock there. The chapter today. And we're told down here the final secret. The only people who know about the disastrous events that took place in Caliban all those millennia ago are the Emperor and the Dark Angels themselves. The Dark Angels will never reveal the truth to anyone outside the chapter, for they could not bear others to know the truth of their terrible shame. And all the while, deep within his cell, Luther, the betrayer, speaks of what is to come. Yet even the highest-ranking Dark Angels do not know everything, although they may think that they do. And then at the very end here, we get the little tidbit of hopefully what is to come, maybe the end of this year, early next year. Lionel Johnson lies sleeping, waiting, with the Watchers in the dark, for that time when he will be needed once again to defend the Imperium against its enemies. That's the accountants. Then we're on to the Blood Angels, with their lovely Pat Butcher earrings. Check those bad boys out. Anyone stateside, Google Pat Butcher and that'll all make sense. And then we've got the Coming of Sanguinius. There's that beautiful Blood Angels artwork there. The box cover of, I believe, 2nd edition. So many editions now, I've actually lost track. It's Warhammer 40k is a game that I love, but I've also fallen out of love with. And I think the Horus Heresy now has just sort of picked my little plastic spaceman thingy. So we've got librarians, tech marines, servitors, apothecaries, chaplains. Look at this beautiful artwork of the scouts. Amazing. Space Marine Terminators, Death Company, Space Marine Dreadnoughts, and the Angels of Death. And some really, some really lovely, look at that lovely coloured artwork there. The makeup of the chapter. And what I like about this is back then, and even up until the around 2010, I would say, maybe a little later, we were shown heavy metal armies in the codexes. Now we're shown studio painters armies, which are while they're to that standard, the heavy metal standard was off the scale, and really that's what we want to see. We wanted to see this because this is what inspired us, I believe, to paint more miniatures. I don't want to buy a codex for 40 euros, 40 plus euros, and see the same quality of army that I can go down my local gaming store and see in it. I don't want that. I want to see heavy metal miniatures. Some of the beautiful standards, the different pennants, which have all been done away with. All the rules that we got for them, they're all gone, which is such a disappointment because they made the Dark Angels very iconic as to, depending on the sacred standard that you equipped your army with, gave them buffs, and that's just gone now. Really lovely Blood Angels. Again, this artwork was used on the cover of the 2nd edition rulebook. The chaplain and the old land speeder. Oh my god, now I've got a blank for his name. Now we've got more Blood Angels there. Captain Tycho, before he was inducted into the Death Company. Dante! It's Commander Dante! How could I forget it? Oh my god. Jesus. Brother Corbulo. Mephiston. That was a really cool Mephiston model. It's such a shame that it's... Well, okay, it's not. But I just don't get the Primaris. I don't care. I don't care. Stop trying to copyright everything. Just let them be. We'll buy the ones we like. Don't try and push something onto us that, you can copyright just for the hell of it. You got cards in this. Look at this. And permission granted to photocopy for personal use only. And you could photocopy these and scribe them and fold them up, and you had your war gear cards. Cool. Look, Raven Wing Land Speeder. 1 Space Marine driver, 1 gunner, strength 6. 10-inch slow speed, combat speed 20 inches, fast speed 30 inches. Holy baloney. And then we got the army lists. War gear. It was this was so good. I mean, it had everything in it that you need to run a list. Look. No, you don't need to go between 2 books or 3 books or 40 books. It was all there in the one book. Chaplains, Deathwing, veteran sergeants, assault squads, tactical squads, devastator squads, Raven Wing. And if you weren't happy with this, then you could just keep going a little bit and dip in. Oh, you got a beautiful picture there. Azrael, he has his own page there. Ezekiel. Saphon and Asmodai. It's a pity actually that we don't have Saphon anymore. But we have no Belial. So we lost, oh, look at that. We've got, look, the bearer of the sacred standard, Brother Bathor, had his own rules. That's cool. And then if you didn't want to play Dark Angels anymore, all you have to do was just move on a few pages and you have Blood Angels army list. That was just so cool. Look. And the same thing again. Even though you got chaplains back up here a few pages beforehand, they gave them to you again. Everything is again. Look. No such thing as having to dip and dive. And where in the book am I looking? Isn't that such a cool Terminator artwork? Oh my god. Anyone else feel that the Warhammer Day reveals were a little lackluster? I know it's nice to see new Cadians, but I mean... Are we bothered? Am I bothered? I'm pretty bothered. There we go, Dante. And there we have the artwork that the new Mephiston miniature is based on. It's such a cool miniature, and he picture, and he wiping the blood from his mouth. We've got Brother Corbulo there, Brother Captain Tycho. And then they even managed at the back to fit in some mail order stuff. If you wanted to buy all your miniatures, you just go to the back here and they're all there. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. That's such a cool Terminator chaplain there. I love it. Manius Calgar. Got the librarians there as well. And those really, really cool Terminators. Deathwing Terminators. I love those chain fists. Dark Angel Captain. We didn't need Primaris. Just upscale the Marines. That was it. Oh, the old land speeder. Nice. And then the classic, what else we got here? Oh, the old metal dreadnoughts. Really cool. Different sarcophagus, Blood Angels, just regular one, or Dark Angels, or Space Wolves, depending on which one you bought to build. You just bought the sarcophagus front. You could also buy different banner poles for them. We got the Razorback and a Whirlwind, and at the very back we got the Predator and a Rhino, and then this lovely, lovely artwork on the back page where we had Blood Angels taking on the Tyranids. I love those purple that the Gene Stealers were painted in. Even the old Carnifex, there was something about it. I know it's a weird miniature, but there's just something about it that I love. It's just like a steamroller on legs, and the old Hive Tyrant was just amazing. Anyway, guys, that's a look through of Codex Angels of Death. I suppose I really did it to celebrate 35 years of Warhammer 40k, even though this is not 35 years old. This was produced in 1996, I believe. Yes, Games Workshop Limited, 1996, all rights reserved. Okay, guys, until the next one, keep on gaming. I hope the Legion builds are coming on for anyone that's taken part, and see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.